Welcome back to Exotic Car Hacks, and I am excited to announce this week that I am welcoming yet one more car to the collection. I know, non-stop I keep saying I'm done buying cars, but how can I really be done buying cars? Now, thanks to Exotic Car Hacks, these cars cost me absolutely nothing, and in many cases actually make me money once I'm done enjoying them. So why wouldn't you be buying a ton of cars if they were all free? So joining me in this latest is my Ferrari PISTA. Now, for those of you that have been following the channel for a while, you're very familiar with the fact that I had the prettiest PISTA on earth, the Azzurro de Plata one with the yellow stripe, and of course the Cuyo interior, which was by far, in my understanding and to my recollection to date, the highest record-setting PISTA for a sale for a coupe at over $700,000 for a coupe, which was pretty exciting, especially because it had 4,000 miles at the time it was sold. What an incredible car, and it took me now well over 2 years until I found a PISTA that was worth replacing it. And so if you've been following, you know at Exotic Car Hacks, we focus specifically on finding the right cars that retain their value and ultimately become great cars to drive for a year or two without actually losing any money, and in many cases could be worth more because we bought them right. In this case, let's welcome my latest 2020 PISTA. This is a coupe, of course, Grigio Scuro, one of my favorite colors from Ferrari. Basically their variation of Nardo with a painted blue and silver stripe, followed by an entirely beautiful blue Medino interior. Now, it's hard to see here in the video. Of course, with the close-ups, you'll see that the car also features blue calipers, which really matches the interior as well as the stripe, and is fitted with these flawlessly executed original BBS wheels with blue BBS caps. I have never seen a better wheel on a PISTA, and this was one of the core reasons I actually bought this car. Now, one of the things with these cars, in case you've been looking, because I've done extensive research on the PISTA market and I've owned quite a lot of them, and so I can speak from experience when I say that the PISTAs that bring the most money have a few things going for them. The first one is they all have the exterior carbon. You can see here, this is your carbon pack on the front. It follows to the side skirt here and then carries on to the diffuser. Now, this is a very, very important feature, so make sure if you buy a PISTA, you have all carbon options. Other carbon options such as the carbon scoops here and the full carbon engine bay really add to the car. Now, stripes or no stripes is a preference. I wouldn't say that one or the other carries a bigger premium or not, depending on the color, but in this particular case, the stripe works beautifully. Contrast interiors also bring significantly more money as a result, and that's pretty incredible. In this case, you have the blue Medino interior, which looks unbelievable with the Grigio Scuro, and really hits home with the matte carbon interior. Like, just a perfectly spec'd car, and it took me well over 2 years now to basically get into another piece that I felt comfortable would be equally as exciting. I had been chasing it for a while. I had to send it to an inspection, make sure it was perfect, car was flawless, no issues. Full PPF and absolutely gorgeous to look at. I mean, between the interior, the BBS wheels, and the mods, it was everything I would have done. So the car is actually lowered on its factory coils, which is great because it still retains the lift perfectly and it's come down just enough to still be drivable. One of the issues with going with Novitec suspension like I had on my old one, the back comes out quite a lot more, but what occurs is this diffuser right here starts to get really low, and as you up the lift, every single thing you go over basically cracks the rear diffuser instead of the front. So this was flawlessly executed. Wheels are a flawless fitment. I know a lot of people tend to go with one size larger on the 488, and generally I would too. In the PISTA realm, though, if you remember my last car, I'm a really big proponent of keeping very large sidewall tires on the PISTA to continue to retain the race look. You can actually follow me right here. You'll notice the very same nuance here taking place on the 918 with a fat tire. Same with the 4GT and all these hypercars having much more rubber on them in terms of traction. So in this case, the BBS LMs, it's obviously has an exhaust as well, which you're gonna hear in a second, and it sounds amazing. It always makes the alarms go off here, and the tune makes the car drive like a dream. So superb car, one of my most exciting acquisitions of the year, because I've been looking for a PISTA Puerta for such a long time, like a Spider. I couldn't find one. I couldn't find the right spec, and so this car made a lot of sense. And so a special shout out again to Cario over at Fort Lauderdale for being able to call me so I could act quickly on this. And then my friend Hunter always at Exotics Hunter for really facilitating that. Now, before I let you hear it, let's hear from our sponsors.
Railz.com is a reputable online platform specializing in auctioning high-end timepieces. Known for its transparency and security, it provides a reliable way to sell watches online. Focused on smooth transactions, Railz ensures a secure environment for both buyers and sellers. Prioritizing genuine buyers, the platform offers a premium selling experience for sellers and great deals for buyers on luxury watches. Explore Railz at Railz.com for top-notch service in the luxury watch market.
Ready for this? The alarms are probably gonna go out. So good. I'm telling you, usually if you hear 488s Pistas, they don't sound that exciting because they're turbos. This is on a whole new level and really excited to be adding it to the collection. I know people are gonna ask me, is it for sale? One of my biggest regrets was my last Pista. Despite making 300K off the car, I had decided that I just should have never sold it. I could have kept driving it for 2-3 years and could have made the same money. So why sell it if you can keep enjoying it and get rid of it at any time for that money? And that was the argument with that car. This is gonna be the same argument with this. There's no rush in selling and there's no need to get rid of it. I still think the Pista is one of the greatest driving Ferraris of all time, and this one does not disappoint. Now, let me know what you think of this Pista in the comments below. And of course, like, subscribe, turn on notifications. And you know, I would love to, again, have you guys join Exotic Car Hacks, so make sure you click the link in the description, take the free training if you still don't know what car hacking is. And otherwise, I'll see you inside our community if you're ready to join. Talk to you guys next time.